9.3, we're looking at writing polar equations in rectangular form. So we're going to be starting an equation using r and theta, and we want to wind up with an equation involving x and y. So for the first example, we are given r equals negative 2 sine of theta. So the very first step that I'm going to take is I want to be able to multiply each side by r. So I'm going to multiply the left side by r and the left side by r. Okay, and we want to do this because we're going to be able to make a substitution for r squared. So I'm going to go ahead and write that out just to help us keep track of it. But I know that r squared is going to be equivalent to x squared plus y squared. So I can leave that as negative 2r sine of theta. And then for us, we can make another substitution for r times sine of theta as y. So I'm going to wind up with x squared plus y squared equals negative 2y. So we have successfully gotten rid of the r's and the thetas and now have a rectangular equation using only x and y. Go ahead, pause this video and try example B. Okay, example B is slightly trickier than example A, only because we have to be a little bit crafty with our configuration. So we start off with the equation r equals cosecant of theta. So the very first step I'm going to take is make a substitution. I know that cosecant of theta is equal to 1 over sine, so I'm going to rewrite the right-hand side of my equation as 3 over sine of theta. Now, I want to be able to do some cross multiplication to get r and theta together. So I'm going to rewrite r as r over 1, and r over 1 is equal to 3 over sine of theta, and I am going to go ahead and cross multiply, leading us to our next step, where we should wind up with r sine of theta equals 3. Finally, I can make a substitution for r times sine of theta, which is in polar form, and I can rewrite that as y. So my final answer should be y equals 3. Which is good because we no longer have an r, we no longer have a theta, so we have successfully gotten into rectangular form. Please let us know if you have any questions.